This episode of the Nerd Corporation podcast may contain spoilers and explicit language. Listener discretion is advised. We are the Nerd Corporation.
What up, everybody? It's Thursday, and that means it's podcast day. My name is Eddie Lyon, and I don't know if you know, but I'm kind of a big deal. I have many leather-bound books. My apartment smells of rich mahogany.
People know him.
People know me.
Solid dick size.
Yeah.
No.
And,
Way better than a hollow dick size.
right.
Yeah. Could you imagine if you just had like a hollow, like when your dick got hard, it was just like a hollow, like a toilet paper tube?
And if somebody blew into it, it just whistled.
Now that would be cool.
You would like flick it, and it would go. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'd
Very
be
fun.
constantly
That's very
going
funny.
around being like, blow into this.
Hey,
this
blow
out.
up. Take that.
No, it's not like that. Just do it.
Put some holes in the top so you can change the pitch. Turn it into a whistle or a little flute. Skin flute, as it were.
With me, as always, is Cole Simper,
Hello, it's me.
Derek Reese,
Exterminate.
Exterminate, and Nick Lewis.
This shit'll make you see Bob Marley's naked specter.
Not Bob Boney's.
No,
Baboni.
Baboni.
I don't think Dracula has any knowledge of Bob Boney.
You don't know.
Hey, you never know, man. You
I mean,
never know.
Bob Boney is like the most popular person in the world right now. So he's gotta at
Dracula's
least-
flow could actually be Bob Boney.
Right.
Like, hear me out.
And we are the Nerd Corporation. Welcome to episode 234, Retromania, Men in Black. We're going to be talking about Men in Black, the movie with Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith from the 90s. But first, let's get on with some nerd news. In wrestling news, Westside Gunn, rapper and owner of Fourth Rope Wrestling, was kicked out of a WWE event.
What the fuck?
For no reason at all.
This is so much knowledge all at once. Okay, so Westside Gunn has his own wrestling thing.
So who
Is that
is
what
this
you
a
just
person that I would know who he is?
Is this a
No? Okay.
person at all?
Matt, he's I guess only people that listen to music would understand who he is. But
Well,
I
listen
mean,
to that.
I've never
I
heard
listen to-
music.
I listen
I've
to
heard- I don't
music.
know
I
what
just
music
don't
is.
listen to. I just don't listen to bad music.
Oh, it's not bad music. You just bad subjectively to you. Anyway, he's he's a rapper, and he has his own little wrestling event.
I thought you were gonna say, yeah, he is bad.
No, he has his own wrestling promotion called Fourth Rope. And he went on to his I think it was his Instagram, and did this whole long post about how he was like the biggest he's been the biggest wrestling fan since he was a child. 3 of his covers have Ted DiBiase, Virgil, him and Virgil, and somebody else. I forgot who the third one was. We'll put the post here. You guys can pause it and read it if you want. It's super long-winded. But he basically went to say, like, I've been part of this, and I've been trying to breed this culture, and I've been trying to get both of my worlds together for so long, and I get to an event, paid $5,000 for flights, tickets, and food and everything, and merch, and paid a whole fuck ton of money, and I get in there at 8 o'clock. I get escorted out by 8:03. And he was just like, and so he took down, and then apparently he's in this big legal battle with WWE over those images in his album covers.
no shit.
Yeah, but I honestly think it's because he started this wrestling promotion.
Yeah.
So,
think that-
I mean, obviously, I assume that it's early enough that has WWE responded
I don't think
to
they've
any of this?
responded. No, not as of this recording.
They haven't been like, well, he walked in and took his dick out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So no acknowledgement
Took out his
whatsoever.
Westside Gun.
Yeah, he
Well,
took
yeah.
out his Westside Gun,
And
started squirting it around everywhere.
that's got to be the whitest fucking joke to a rapper that I've ever seen in my life. But he
Well, you're here with three of the whitest people you've ever known, so
Yeah,
I'm red. Thank you very much.
I mean, I'm Welsh as fuck. It doesn't get much
Yeah.
whiter.
I'm pink.
yeah. Cole's not white, he's light skinned.
I'm a light-skinned white person.
You're not light skinned, you're rice skinned. But yeah, I just saw the post today as of this recording. We record on a Sunday and post on a Thursday. So as of right now, the WWE hasn't responded. So we don't know whether it was something on his end, but as far as his post goes, he's like, I've been trying to breed this culture for forever. I would bring people in who were away from it. I would introduce new people to it. Wrestling is my world. And for them to have kicked me out is bullshit and this, that, and the other. I'm paraphrasing that last little bit, but
He doesn't really the post doesn't say anything about like what he may or may not have done.
no, they
Kicked
said
out because like that's a little shady to me.
Yeah, to me that sounds like he's trying to
You did
get ahead
something.
of something and
Yeah, you did something.
make sure things are,
He-
his side is out first.
He walked in and they're like, they take his ticket. Enjoy the show. Sir, you're gonna have to come with me.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like when really it was probably like, sir, you're not allowed in here without pants.
Yeah.
And
But
Yeah.
but I pay all this money.
oppression.
Like I guess I get it if he's in there wearing fucking fourth rope merch and he's got like a fourth rope sign or
I
whatever.
mean, I could see
Even
that
then.
probably.
Yeah.
But
Even then, that seems a little extreme to kick him out.
yeah.
I mean, WWE doesn't own wrestling. Like,
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean, when AEW came out, they would kick people. They would tell people to change their shirts if they were wearing AEW shirts at their events, or they
yeah.
would kick them out.
Oh,
So I
what
mean,
the fuck?
they're not above that shit. You know what I mean?
I wonder if they just got tired of his ad libs. They're just like, I'm done.
Well,
you
I
can't
mean,
go 5 words. After every sentence, you say the dumbest shit, and we can't do it anymore.
like I could totally see him wearing his own merch and like I mean WWE has never ever been tolerant of even acknowledging that other promotions exist, let alone naming them or showing their names or
And I understand now with AAA and TNA and how they're all put together or whatever that those merch can be worn and that merch
Yeah.
can be put on or whatever, but we don't know what it is. We don't know if him wearing fourth rope would have been the reason he's gone.
Yeah, because I mean I could definitely see it being a thing where they asked him to take it off and he refused and they went, okay, bye.
Yeah, and they're like, all right, we'll get out then.
I want you to do a follow up on this because I want to know. I want to know what he did.
I knew this would pique your interest.
He's such a weird fucking guy. I don't really like his music. It's more of just like he's a super not forward thinking, but he's very ambitious and he's doing a lot of stuff. And there was one feature, I can't remember what it was, but I remember thinking like, whoa, that's fucking weird for him. But he's just ambitious, and that's really cool to know that he's a big old fucking nerd for the wrestling and shit, because I definitely wouldn't have pegged him for that. I didn't catch any WWE or wrestling like bars or anything in the music that I heard from him, so it's kind of shocking, and not shocking, but interesting.
Surprising.
He'd probably get sued for those bars too.
I know.
Yeah, you really can't know with the WWE,
That's petty
I mean,
as fuck.
I
mean, they're like Disney and Nintendo. they don't play with that.
It just takes me back to that time that we ourselves got a cease and desist because we had WWE audio in
It's
a
true.
video for like,
Mm-hmm.
it's just like, dude,
And they jumped right on getting rid
Yeah.
of our NWO
Yeah.
shirt.
Oh yeah. Easy. Super fast.
That's really funny considering how many people are like directly inspired by wrestling.
Yeah. Oh
Like,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
like
You would
how
think.
wrestling is like put it like specifically WWE, like early or like all of the 90s and early 2000s like directly inspired a whole bunch of like artists that we listen to and stuff,
Oh
like
yeah, bro.
so it's kind of interesting that they're being so militant about
Hmm.
how how they look, I
Yeah,
guess.
Yeah.
I don't
they've
know.
always guarded stuff like that super
They
jealously.
are the.
Like
Yeah. They
But
are
they're
the.
wrestling. They're men in tights. They're men
Yeah.
in like, it's just kind of funny.
Men
Yeah.
in tights.
Yeah.
tights.
It almost feels like you're wearing nothing at all.
Had nothing at
Nothing at
all.
all.
Nothing at all.
I mean, you're really only concealing like 15% of your body at that
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
Stupid, sexy wrestlers.
Just saying.
This one makes me happy because as much as I love Battlefield 6, um, this game is knocking it out of the park. Arc Raiders has surpassed Battlefield 6 in total concurrent players on Steam.
Hmm.
It's only been out for less than 2 weeks, but it's already garnered a massive following. I'm trying to get to the numbers.
Bro, that game fucks.
Yeah, it
Plain and
does.
simple. That game fucks.
Dude, it's a horror game. Like straight
Bro,
up.
my heart pounds, dude. Like, I was playing today, all day. Like, all day. Like, from when I woke up to when I started making dinner before a podcast. That's all I did today was play Arc
God
Raiders.
damn.
And like there are moments where I'm like, oh fuck, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Oh shit. I need these things. I need these things because that's all you do is you just scavenge for parts and you upgrade your weapons and you give yourself, buffs and all that shit, right? So all of the stuff that you go out to collect is like it's like super important. It could be just like metal parts or
Yeah.
cloth or fabric or whatever, but you want to fucking hold on to that shit for dear life, dude. And I fucking I was just, and the cool thing about this game, and sorry to get off on this tangent, but the coolest thing about this game is the community. Like like there's a PvP aspect in there, but nobody kills anybody. Like there are definitely the few people that are on PvP that'll
Of course.
that just
Yeah.
want that just like fuck you, right?
Right.
But at like today I went through like four different games, and in every game I encountered different people, and there's an option to say the words "don't shoot." They're just like "don't shoot, don't shoot," and
And then you start shooting the other person.
so anyway, I started.
So anyways, I
blasting.
started playing.
Yeah.
And but y'all communicate with because like the loot is the most important thing.
Yeah.
Like fuck what any of
That's
these people
cool.
are on. It's just like fuck, don't shoot. I've got this fucking really important thing that I need, and you guys will like extract together. Even like if you're on different teams, you guys will fight robots together. Like, well, I killed a Rocketeer today for my
Oh,
first
damn, the
time.
big one.
Yeah, dude, I killed one.
One of the big ones.
Yeah, so I killed a Rocketeer today, and then out of nowhere, in proximity chat, there's like, "Oh my god, you saved my ass, bro! Thank you so much."
Yeah,
And
go
we
ahead.
just greet,
Sorry, continue.
yeah, and we just greet each other and go on our fucking merry way, bro. That game
Hell
rocks.
yeah.
That game
Hell
rocks.
yeah.
I watched Maximilian Dude play it for like 2 hours last night, and I was like, okay, it looks cool. Like, it God, it's gorgeous. It looks really
So
good.
pretty,
Like,
so pretty.
holy fuck, that game looks really good, especially in motion. But it looks fun. I'm glad to hear you say that it's scary because I feel like you put anything in an extraction shooter and it's going to be scary just because you never know. The scariness is the the threat of other people. It's the threat of of someone just coming in and being like, I don't care if you've got your hands up and you're pleading not to be shot. Here's a bullet. Like they're gonna, there are always going to be players that do that.
Mhm.
I guess there's a cheerier demeanor about this game. Like there's like a
Yeah.
more positive vibe around it. I don't really know how I feel about that, just because.
Because you want everything to be toxic and horrible.
Just because you
No.
come from a generation where
Just not too much. That's the thing. Is like I don't want this to be a fucking handholdy
Oh, it's
fucking.
not.
I hope not. And of course that's an extreme. It's not
Mhm.
gonna be like that. I it just feels like if it happens too often, it's like, well,
Yeah.
what are we doing? We're just collecting all the loot, and it's like, no, I want to take your loot. That's part of the game. It's a video
Right.
game. I want to take your loot.
Right.
But
super fun.
so here's
Wait,
Oh, I
did
wasn't-
Nick, yeah, Nick,
I wasn't
oh.
done. Like I was just.
Nick, give the numbers.
what did you said so what have you said so far? Like, did you even
Well,
get halfway through it?
He was
no,
looking for
Eddie
the
jumped
numbers.
right in front of him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, my bad. Thanks for the tangent and making me forget shit, Eddie.
We talked.
It's
It's a
Eddie's fault.
podcast.
It's Eddie's fault.
Trying to lay this on him.
It's his fault.
maybe pay attention and don't try to jump the gun.
I do. I have a bad memory. How dare you? I'm an old man. You leave
I'm
me
confused.
well, in that case, then maybe you should go fuck yourself.
I guess
don't know any
I'll just
better.
be over here fucking myself.
Just
It's
right
like,
over there.
What is that from? It's Seinfeld when Uncle Leo gets caught stealing. He's like, I'm an old man. I'm confused.
I loved that. That was so good.
But yeah, no, I played for like 3 or 4 hours last night with a fellow streamer friend of mine. And like that, we just ran into people that were just like, just like, hey, don't shoot. And like we, team up and extract together. And there's this one point where me and one of the people that was playing with us, we were like exploring this building. We came out and there was this leaper like on this hill, just
Ugh.
like climbing up, and it was like glitching, and we're just like sitting there like, oh, look at this fucking guy, dude. He's struggling. And all of a sudden it just pops up in the air and just lands right on top of both of us and instantly kills us.
So a leaper, for those of you that don't know, it's like it's almost like a mechanical daddy long legs. It's just got like this like little shape as a whole, and then the rest of it is all legs.
Okay.
So it just like jumps on you, and like it's crazy. It's a fucking crazy. It's one of the ones that you like run away from.
Yeah.
It's too early in the game to fight it like head on.
Dude, we ran into a queen last night.
Dude, I guess I saw one before stopping here, and I was like, "There's no fucking way, dude."
Mm-mm.
With the weapons that we have, there's no fucking way.
Well, they're not all like this, but I saw a couple of the weapons were like makeshift, like really shoddy. Like I know I was watching
No,
Max, and he was using this like makeshift shotgun that took like fucking forever to reload.
Yeah,
they're pretty much like you can build your own guns and stuff like that. So like they're pretty much like
they're makeshift as shit.
Yeah.
It's like it's like making pipe weapons in
Fallout
6.
It gave pipe weapons, from Fallout 4 specifically.
Yeah.
But I guess right here on the post, posted on Reddit, in the Arc Raiders subreddit. So at the top of concurrent players, no shock at all. Counter-Strike 2, with 1.2 million.
Fucking insane.
Bro, people still play Counter-Strike
concurrently at one time.
That's insane.
People still play Counter-Strike. That's crazy.
That's honestly like no
it is
shock
an
to
end
me.
all be all game.
Yeah.
Like it is the game that some people have chosen to be the one game that they play, and that is it.
Dota 2 is next with 700,000 concurrent. Arc Raiders is 427,000, and then Battlefield 6 is 416,000. And then PUBG is at 221,000. Like that's a little bit of a shocker to me. Like,
damn, people still play PUBG too. That's wild.
And Rust is at the bottom, which Rust is never going to not be in that top
Steam.
5 list.
Yeah, I mean this is Steam's list specifically, right? Yeah, so that's why you don't really see Fortnite on there and shit, like.
Yeah, no, this is just Steam, but
Stupid Rust.
I wonder how many concurrent players like the record is for, because Fortnite had to have demolished that, right? Like,
Oh yeah, I would
by like
imagine.
by at least an increment of 10, right? Like I can't like,
Yeah.
Fortnite is fucking massive, bro.
Oh god, and
To
it's
the point
so
where I'm almost kind of shocked it's not on, or no,
Steam?
it's
Uh,
been
for
on
a
Steam.
single game, the Guinness World Record is held by the Roblox experience Grow a Garden, which had 21.6 million concurrent players, and the Fortnite Galactus event previously held a record of 15.3 million.
15. Yeah, that's at one time.
That's
that's
bonkers.
wild, dog. Those servers are working like overtime.
Bro, there's people in server rooms just like pouring water on top of the motherboards, just like,
Right.
we gotta cool this down.
There are some. I've seen a couple voices on the internet that are claiming a game of the year for Arc Raiders. I
That
wanna
was
see
my
more.
next piece, actually.
That's crazy work. Game's 2 weeks old, but I mean, I've made claims like that before too. I wonder how much is it? It's $40, right?
40 bucks.
That's pretty good.
60
That's
for the
not bad at
upgraded.
all. And there's plenty of content, it seems like.
Oh yeah.
There's, and of course it is an online, what do they call that? A service game where they're
Yep.
going to continue
The
to add
best
shit.
part, like my favorite part though, is they call it the decks, DECKS, and
Yeah.
like you get little currency for that
That's like their
doing
battle pass.
missions and stuff, but it's included in the game. Like there's nothing extra that you have to buy to play it.
Yeah, yeah, it's like a built-in battle pass.
Yeah.
You don't have to buy the battle pass. You don't have to do anything like that
I mean, you do have to do certain objectives,
to get credits
in
for it.
like Call of Duty's Battle Pass, where every time you finish a game, you're getting points towards that Battle Pass. But
Yeah.
in this one, it's not after every single run. You have to do certain things. But
Hmm.
um, yeah, no, it's great, and
No,
it's
I'm with you. Their game is phenomenal.
yeah,
Um, I like how games are trying to find this happy medium with these service games because they're very obviously insanely profitable and they're here to stay, and like fucking lots of new IP are going to be centered around the idea of being a service. Like imagine this game pops off like way more, right? Like in the
Mhm.
next month, and it secures a sequel, and then there's like a whole bunch of praise going that way. I think it would be cool if it became its own thing and was like a beacon for like, hey, this is how we can do live service games without being, because the biggest pothole, the biggest like trip up with live service games is that they usually just want you to continue spending money. They want
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
to buy, whether it's a $5 skin here, a $15 battle pass here, or what have you. They want you to continue spending money. And I feel like that's kind of the icky part of these games that I can't really get past. Not saying that it's not great and it's awesome. Like Tarkov's been doing the same thing and has been doing it really well. So like I wish nothing but luck for the Arc Raiders. I hope they continue this integrity, because it's so easy to just get, see the bag and get the bag and then just completely forget about what the fuck you were doing in the first place. Like that,
Right.
super important. Like, and that leads into my next thing, which is a super quick L of the week for EA and for Battlefield 6. Because if you go into RedSec and you go into the store page, it is a fuck fest. It is a shotgun blast fuck fest of microtransactions and buy this skin here and buy this suit here, buy this package deal here. And it's like, oh God, I'm not going to spend any money, but it's a bad look. It's a really fucking bad look. And I don't know. That game went from being extremely content rich and feeling very full and like plenty of stuff to do to just now this spend money here. And it sucks, like, because other people don't think the way that I think, and they're gonna go in there and they're gonna spend money because they're getting fucking dopamine hits just by spending money. And that's the whole fucking reason, like that's like they're genetically scientifically proven to do this shit. Like, they're hitting dopamine in ways that video games never have. And it's with this gotcha shit, it's with this gambling shit, it's trying to find a skin, or it's all very frustrating, considering the game that we had a month ago didn't look like this at all.
Yeah.
At all. And I know you can sit there and you can say, like, you don't have to buy anything. Of course, I'm not going to. Like, at all.
Sure
None of it looks appealing at all. Which is, kind of the whole point of Battlefield. Like, why they're trying to do this thing where it's like, hey, fuck those guys over there for doing their wacky costume shit. We're doing hyper realistic military simulation shit over here. This is what you want. Come over here. But also at the same time, we're going to sell you like dozens of fucking hyper fucking bright colored suits that you can wear on the battlefield. And it's like, you've lost the plot.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating as fuck for them to be like, hey, a month ago they were pointing fun and making, like ridiculing Call of Duty for having the skins that they do, and then they turn around and do the same thing. And it's like, why do I ever give you any good faith at all? You're such a bad faith fucking company. But sorry, all of the week.
So EA, we would love to hand you this
Nerd Corp L of the Week.
Shame on you.
Yeah,
you deserve it.
A subjective L of the week. I might, people may not agree with me, but I hate this shit.
No, I'm with you.
That's objectively terrible. Like, whether or not you want to do it is subjective, but having that be your business model is objectively terrible.
See, and I know
it's
that
just more money. Just give me more money. That's all.
And
sorry, Nico.
With Arc Raiders, it's like, I didn't think twice really about giving Embark Studios more money,
Right.
Like, I was like,
well, because they delivered a solid project.
Yeah, they give you a lot of stuff for what you pay, You pay the $20, you get the cool like cowboy outfit, and then you get coins on top of that so you can get more stuff if you feel so inclined, which I did, and now my character looks like a fucking Big Daddy from Little Sister.
I know, dude.
BioShock.
I'm so fucking jealous from Little Sister.
Big Daddy from Little Sister.
Oh yeah, dude.
Little sister.
Sister. I know I've said this point before, and you're probably going to hear it again, because I'm going to continue to reiterate until I get a solid answer. When is enough enough?
Right.
When is enough money enough? Are you not getting enough money from your $55 billion buyout from the Saudi family? Is that not enough? I don't know.
Shame on you.
Getting real tired.
It's spilling over too, because I was watching the last little bit of the world finals from League of Legends, and by the way, big middle finger to those people that are still saying like, oh well, video games don't deserve anything. Like, dude, the opening ceremonies for this game is more for this, not this game, but for this event is more than I have ever seen anything done for like American sports. Like these guys went all fucking out.
Hell yeah.
And it was just like, okay, but next year they're saying, oh, this will return, or this will come back, and it's happening in Riyadh. And it's funny because when I was at, I guess when we were at WWE last week, and I think that they kept showing like little blurbs for like Riyadh season at Friday Night SmackDown, and everyone was just fucking booing. Like, it's like, do you not hear us?
Nobody likes you, Saudi Arabia. Nobody likes you.
Yeah, but like from WWE's perspective, they're like, yeah, but you're still consuming the product. So, you know, if you're
Yeah,
gonna
I was
do
gonna
that,
say.
if you're gonna do that, and they're also gonna give us money, all right. Boo
Yeah.
all the fuck you want.
People still show up. People still
So
buy tickets.
Eddie, I hope you haven't seen this news just because it's pretty cool.
Go on.
So we are getting, and there's already, and it's official too. Like this is coming straight from
Oh, I
Warner
saw it already.
Brothers and David Zaslav. We're getting Gremlins 3.
Wow.
And it's set to go into theaters November 2027.
Damn. That's
Yeah.
fast.
Right? And well, we don't know anything about, you know, plot or anyone else starring in the film, or who is starring at all, I think, really. But Steven Spielberg is executive producing.
Oh shit.
Chris Columbus is directing and producing. And then it's got a few other details, but it's more people that I am not by name familiar with. Zach Lipovsky and Adam Stein are co-writing the screenplay. Christy McCosco Krieger and Holly Barrio are producing for Amblin Entertainment.
Costco.
What?
McCostco.
That's what it says. Christy McCosco Krieger,
Creator of Costco.
And then also alongside 26th Street Pictures, Michael Barnathan and Mark Radcliffe. But yeah, as far as plot, anyone starring, those bits of info have not been disclosed. But yeah.
The cool thing about making a sequel like Gremlins is the fact that you don't need to bring any of the old cast back, right? Like
no, not at all.
You just need Gremlins and Mogwai, and then you just let shit run loose. You know what I mean? Make it topical, make it what it is, you know, today, and then
just throw some Ryan Reynolds at it, and
bro,
put Sydney Sweeney in the movie. Whatever else is going on today. Jenna
what the
Ortega.
fuck is that guy's name? The guy that's always with Sonic.
James Marsden.
James Marsden. Yeah.
Throw James Marsden in there, and you've got yourself a fucking movie, dude. Like, it's he's like the king right now at like fucking talking to inanimate objects.
That's true. That's true.
It's like we don't know the cast, but we have just put together the cast, Warner Brothers. So
just
give us a call. We'll we'll charge you a nominal fee for our services.
And if you guys want to catch up, you know, you can always go to episode 202, Mass Hysteria at Kingston Falls, and go ahead and like and comment on that.
It's like, we'll charge you, Warner Brothers, and then they're just like, you didn't do anything.
You know, I also have a piece of news. Well, it's more rumor that Cole, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but you'd be interested in. And it doesn't even say where this suggestion came from and specifically what was said, but the original filmmaker of The Thing, John Carpenter, has suggested there may be a sequel in development.
I did see this.
That's kind of cool. You know,
did you see what was originally, like, what did John Carpenter say?
I just saw that it was a rumor, and there was an article, and I showed it to Dane, and Dane said something really fucking stupid about The Thing, and it got me pissed off, and I didn't.
Of course he did, dude.
What did he say?
he has this way, bro, and I gotta get better. I gotta be better about it. But he has this way where I'll start talking about something, and then he'll do his fucking snobby fucking thing that he does, where he's like,
let me try and make you feel stupid about a thing you enjoy.
Hey, you know that thing you enjoy and really like? Fuck that thing.
That's for idiots, and you're an idiot for liking it.
I love him to death.
Shout out gimmick.
No, I saw this, and then I kind of pondered on the idea of like what a Thing sequel would look like. You
Yeah.
could very easily do that. Like, and if Carpenter's up for it, then why not? Like,
Right?
if he
Like-
is intimately involved. I'm not talking
Yes.
like a. I don't want to talk like a.
He gets a producer credit, but doesn't really.
Well, I want him to have a full producer credit. I
Well,
don't want
yeah.
him to have like some bullshit like makeup effects supervisor or some shit, you know.
Yeah.
I want him to be fully fucking involved where his
Right.
ideas are intermingling with some new talent because the thing could very easily come back. Very easily.
Just
Yeah.
shows behind the scenes and he's like supervising all the makeup and he's just like, this is bullshit. You know, I made the first movie, dude.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing to me?
There was another rumor that I heard. I don't remember where I saw it, so it could be complete speculation. It could be just complete bullshit. But
Yeah.
I heard that there was going to be a 12th season of the X-Files with Mulder and Scully returning.
They're bringing them back, then why not? Fuck it.
You want to know? You want to know what else is returning?
What?
The Mummy. And guess who else? It's both Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz are in talks to return.
Dude, that would be fucking dope. I would anything that Brendan Fraser is attached to, I hope makes millions of dollars.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, let's see. I believe there was I mean, there's not that much detail. Let's see so it's gonna be filmmakers anyway are Matt Bettinelli Olpin and Tyler Gillette, aka Radio Silence. I'm not familiar with that, whatever. But
We didn't need that information.
It said that
we
they
could have
gave
just
us
had his name there.
Right. I know. All right.
Radio silence.
Yeah, right. But anyway, so these are the people who brought us Ready or Not, the horror comedy Ready or Not, as well as Scream and Scream 6. I'm not really into Scream, so I have no idea if that is a good thing or
I
a
don't
bad
think I've
thing.
seen anything past like Scream 3.
VHS.
But Scream I saw. Scream was good, but
Devil's Due, Southbound, Phobias. Yeah, Scream 2022. Yeah, VHS 85, VHS 99. I guess VHS is like their bread and butter.
okay.
VHS 2 is the only movie that I've ever had to turn off because I thought it was too scary.
Really?
Oh,
there was a there was a moment in that fucking movie where I was like, dude, I feel like I'm invited, and I wasn't even high, which is the craziest thing. This is like a long ass time ago.
Mhm.
I think it was when I lived with my dad, but like I remember turning it off and being like, I'm inviting shit into my house.
Oh my God.
I was so in my head about it. It's not even
I don't claim this energy. I don't claim this energy.
Start saging the house and shit.
Holy God.
Yeah.
you're not allowed to follow me home, spirit.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be.
The power of Christ compels you.
In nomine Patris et Filii.
Dead ass was believing in that shit. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fucking great.
That's
No,
really. And this was which one? VHS?
It's
Yeah,
the
VHS.
second movie. So that first movie is pretty good and it's actually really scary. But that second movie it was when I'm gonna butcher this storyline, but like it has something to do with the Japanese school, and then they as they keep going down like further into the school, and then it's eventually revealed that like a pit to hell is open and like demons are like everywhere.
Like it does.
Like you do, yeah.
In a Japanese school. I thought that was very funny.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
so
fuck
I
that
mean,
movie.
that all makes me wonder then, are we gonna get a darker Mummy? Like
That'd be kind of rad, dude.
that would be pretty rad. Like I'd be super fucking down for that.
Yeah, me too.
The
to be honest.
pessimist in me is saying that it's probably because they really been pumping those VHS movies out. I'm not gonna lie. These last three, they've been, and I'm not gonna speak to their quality because I haven't seen them. All I know is that I've seen a new VHS movie like every 1 or 2 years. And I'm like, damn, that's
Dang.
you know, like I'm pretty sure that there are 3 other VHS movies like
Yeah,
on
there
top
are.
of those other two. So like there's like 5 or 6. So I'm just saying, it's a different path of thought where they might just be pumping this fucker out to see if it does well,
I
and then
mean,
maybe, I don't know.
true, but at the same time, it is a previously beloved franchise. I feel like they're at least going to put some effort into it,
Yeah.
Maybe.
But
I think that realistically, I think there's like probably half of that, the people that are funding that thinking like, oh, this is a good idea, thinking the same thing as you,
Yeah.
much smarter people than you and I. But like, I'm sure that there are other people being like, let's do it, but like, kind of, like, let's not
Yeah.
lose too much money. Let's not, like, pump this fucker out
Right.
for an extreme amount of money and then not make nothing back, because nobody, I
Yeah,
don't think the
and I
mummy
don't
could make sense in 2025,
and I
2026.
don't know how much you're going to be able to get away with in terms of with Brendan Fraser, his health stuff and, trying to make it as physically demanding as it,
Right.
what he could do during the original Mummy movies when he
Bro,
didn't
they
have,
made him pretty fat for that one movie.
well, that's the opposite direction, but but yeah, I don't know if he's going to be able to I mean, I guess you could just go the route of, stunt double, but
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much. I'm sure he had stunt doubles during the original Mummy too.
yeah, but that's how he got so fucked up in the first place, was by doing his own stunts. So
Oh,
I
see,
I
well,
classically he's known for, not using stunt doubles like in unless they make him.
right.
Probably gonna have to swallow his pride a little bit then.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Use them stunt doubles, old man.
Well, shit,
Yeah.
dude.
Well, I mean,
Like
he's been dealing
nowadays,
with these physical issues for,
Of course.
decades by this point. So I'm
But
sure
they're like way more
he's
serious by
used to
now.
fall. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I'm sure
And
he's used to, like, this is shit I can't get away with anymore.
and
Oh, yeah,
nowadays,
of course.
like with the advances in technology, you can just put his face on somebody, and
Yeah,
it
true.
won't be like it won't be
Bro,
anything.
have you been seeing the new meme trend where it's they're putting Charlie Kirk's face on everything?
No, dude.
I'll send a couple to the Discord because they're pretty heinous. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn. Fuck it.
Hey, shout out to Charlie Kirk, who hasn't said anything racist in the past 50 days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
boy.
He's doing a good job.
Really proud of you, dog.
Um, so here's another piece of news that at first I was like, oh, that's sad. But then I was reading the story and I was like, I'm not so sad anymore. Um, and this is kind of more on the, nerdy nerd news rather than like pop culture nerd news, but uh, James Watson, who discovered the structure of DNA, died at 97 on November 7th.
Oh wow.
And I was like, oh man, that's so sad. But then like 4 paragraphs into this story, it says Watson's penchant for making prejudiced and scientifically unfounded remarks about black people, women, and others eventually forced even the institution he had long directed, Cold Spring Harbor Laboratory, to cut all ties with him in 2019. And I was like, oh,
Well, then never mind.
never mind. So I'm gonna like append him onto a little bit of an L of the week, but not the real one, of course. But yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
I
god
just
damn,
made
bro.
this scientific discovery of the chemical makeup that's inside each and every one of us. Oh, that's cool. Now, except for black people. Now, hear me
Like,
out.
I do want to point it out that fuck black people. But
Damn, dude, you should cut that out. We should use that little soundbite.
I want to make it a point.
I do want to make sure
It was so punctual that I'm just like, damn, that would be really funny to have that in the backlog.
I just want you to know that I don't like them at all. Like,
but yeah, so fuck
Anyways,
that guy.
so about this DNA.
Yeah. Back to what I was saying. But yeah.
I've got 2 more quick ones. The first one is a little bit sad.
Hmm.
Bubbles has been charged with sexual assault.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
that's been a thing for a minute.
Wait, Bubbles from
Trailer Park.
Boys.
No, the other
No.
Bubbles from the other show.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
But
I've
there's
been
a
hearing- I
Bubbles
heard
in the
that-
Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
Could have been her.
Yeah, she
I
got
remember
charged.
hearing about these allegations like a while ago, and then almost kind of feeling like they were fake because they just kind of got dropped. But
the charge was only a month ago.
yeah, no, I'm sure that like
But
they were allegations. And they
yeah,
were
the
leading
alleged
up to a
one,
charge.
it was back in 2017, but
Yeah,
nothing's been proven yet. He is scheduled to be arraigned at the time of this recording tomorrow in Halifax, but
Oh dang.
so it's just
Yeah.
like nothing is for certain, but whenever you see so and so was charged with this, you're just like, ugh, like
Yeah.
like,
Well, have
say
you
it
seen
ain't
all the
so,
have you seen all
dog.
the David Harbour stuff too?
which was all like completely proven fake, right?
Was it? I don't know. Like
Yeah.
I saw it. I
I'm
haven't
pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, there's literally pictures of him and her at like some recent event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I hadn't had a chance or made time to like actually
Yeah.
look into those. I recall seeing it, but
Yeah, no, I saw a bunch, and then I was seeing that it was called fake. So I don't really,
Hmm.
I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
definitively,
right.
but the Bubbles shit that really sucks. That really like because if he got charged, then there's substantial evidence that leads to that he might have done
Yeah.
that shit. So, but also, this might be an Amber Heard Johnny Depp shit where we need to like wait for like
Mhm.
the specifics because I could
there's
also see that
literally
happening too.
literally like no any information on it right now
Oh,
besides that
like nothing they've released.
and that he's being arraigned. And then like because they say out of respect for the legal process, we will not comment further on the case.
Yeah.
So just the fact that it's out
Christ.
there kind of sucks, but
Yeah.
I hope that it's not something that comes to light, like
Couldn't have happened to a funnier guy too.
right?
Like such a serious thing happening to such an unserious character. Or no, it didn't happen to the fucking character, obviously.
Yeah. No.
But he's only known for playing Bubbles.
Right.
I mean, yeah, that's if I said Mike Smith, you would be like, who the fuck is Mike
Yeah.
Smith?
Yeah.
Like,
I might have
layman's
been able to
Bubbles.
dig that out.
No, I'd have been like,
seen
I
that.
used to know a Mike Smith.
right.
I've seen the opening
Derek's
to
friend,
Trailer
Mike
Park
Smith.
Boys.
Yeah, I was like, is it him?
So and then my last piece is Shroud's being a little bit of a crybaby lately.
Oh yeah. What's he?
What's he doing?
He doesn't want, he says, do not let that expedition game win game of the year. He wants
Shut up.
Arc Raiders to win game
Shut
of the year.
Fuck off.
No kidding.
Go play your
He's-
game and make money and shut the
Dude,
fuck up.
dude,
No
the
one
thing
cares
that-
about your game.
he's basically mad that it's always first person like single player games that win it, and it's like, dude, because they have the best stories.
Yeah. Yeah, like
My
come
face
on.
when a single player video game wins.
Like so
God
that's
damn.
dumb.
So out of touch. Fucking hate him.
Just push the buttons, bro.
Just
Yeah.
push the buttons and shut up. What's he
Fucking
even
do what you're
famous
paid
for?
to do.
Put the fries in the bag, bro. Just-
Okay, so this one's a quick one, and yeah, I'm not sure what this means, but so apparently Funko has warned investors that it may not survive another year after reporting a sharp decline in sales and issuing a formal notice about its financial stability. So, I mean, to me though, that could be something as simple as like no one's doing good financially right now. Like people
Right.
aren't out buying Funkos. Like
right.
so,
Like people are eating, they're buying food instead of,
yeah.
Well, at this
so,
point, dude, you could easily afford Funkos over food at this
True.
point right now, dude.
oh, I know that's true. Just start eating your Funkos.
Yeah.
Problem
I mean,
solved.
I still have a steady supply. I could last a while.
Yeah. But yeah, no, so I don't know. I don't know what that means. I mean, granted, for me as a collector, I'm way more into collecting just because I like the shit that I collect. So
Right.
if it all wound up being worth zero fucking dollars, I wouldn't cry, I wouldn't shed a tear.
At first,
But
it will be, right? Like when
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
when they go away, like at first it's just going to be trash, but it's not going to be
Mhm.
trash because it's meaningful to you, right?
Right, exactly.
But then in like 20, 30 years, for
Yeah.
some reason, these things will just add value. And it's like, remember, it's the same thing with fucking Pogs.
Yeah, yeah.
Beanie
It's like,
Babies.
and
Fucking
Beanie Baby, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Like
dude,
they
Beanie Babies
don't have their moment
crashed
right now,
hard.
but they had like a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not worried about it, and I mean, I'm not ever gonna get rid of them either. I mean, there are a few that I did collect just to collect that I don't really care about,
Mhm.
but like other than that, I mean, I love all my children.
all what 300 of them, right?
No, it's almost 500, I think.
That's fucking insane.
It's it's like 4 or 500. Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That is remarkable.
The Beanie Baby head.
And that's only my Funkos. That's not including my other collectibles that are not Funko Pop, because I've got
Right.
plenty of those, but
Right.
but yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, that's by far the biggest thing I collect, obviously, but
All right. So if you are a gamer and you haven't heard the next piece of news, then I don't know what to tell you. You're obviously living under a rock.
Get your game up, scrub. Like
GTA 6 has been delayed
Released.
until
Oh.
yeah, released everybody now go.
It's been shadow
It's not a
drop.
drill. Has been delayed until what is it, November 19th of next year?
Look at my shocked face. Look at my shocked face.
Right.
Yeah. Cole was actually the one out of
Cole
four of
fucking
us that
called it, bro.
Yeah.
We all had high hopes, but
I didn't believe that shit for a second. The last time the last time that they did it was GTA 4. That was, and I don't know about every single one of them, but a lot of like their, like Red Dead 2 was scheduled to come out around the same time. GTA 5 was scheduled to come out around the same time.
It's spring release and then fall release. It's like
they
like
really want to hit spring.
Yeah.
But they usually, like lately, they've just been foregoing that, which is fine. This is great off the rip. Just means more polish, means a better video game when you buy it. So it sucks to wait even longer. But also at the same time, to those people, I would say, my brother in Christ, there are hundreds of video games that demand your attention. Like I want the new GTA as much as the next guy. Like really, truly.
Oh, absolutely.
But this can only be looked at in a good way. Like this is not a bad thing. Like I understand. I'm actually staring at a YouTube video right now from the Act Man saying Rockstar can't keep getting away with this, and it's talking about the delay. So I'm really interested to hear a differing opinion on this, because like I can't look at this any other way than being a good thing. Just means a more polished product in your hands.
My favorite little ongoing joke is I was already waiting a year. Now I'm waiting a year again.
Right.
Yeah. But there's so much shit to play. And it's like when GTA 6 comes out, it's going to be a problem for everybody, because we're going to have all these other games to play on top of like the biggest one.
And I get it. It sucks. It feels bad. But at the same time, just like you said, Cole, you're going to get a better game. You're going to get a more complete, stable game. Like, what do you want them to put it out right now and just hope for the fucking best?
Notice how Cyberpunk got bullied into pushing their game out earlier, but nobody's doing that with GTA 6
because Rockstar won't listen. They wouldn't do that. They just wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
They're gonna, for better or for worse, as we're gonna lightly touch on in a second, they are deeply connected to quality. Like they're like, no, the shit that comes out of our studios is best of class.
Yeah.
Best, like, cannot be seen anywhere else. You know, like it's their own stamp of approval, and they would never.
And
the
they have
cyberpunk thing,
they have the means to back that up too.
of course,
they're not just like bragging for nothing.
Yeah.
You know?
The cyberpunk thing is something that should never have happened. They shouldn't have been bullied into releasing, and I don't think that it wasn't just them. It was also like shareholders and shit.
Yeah,
You know,
there was a lot more stuff at stake.
There's tons of pressure from all sides, and that was like a rare moment where they shouldn't have bent the knee. But I don't know if you guys also saw, but Lex Friedman, he's a long form podcaster. He and he talks to like all kinds of like government, like world leaders and shit. But this past week he sat down for like an over 3 hour long conversation with none other than Dan Hauser, half of the Hauser brothers. Which is substantial. That's like kind of a huge moment because these guys don't talk at all. When they speak, they're like, it's heavily curated, and it's never like, it is never in like an intimate form, like podcasting, like literally face-to-face podcasting. So I still haven't watched it. I really need to go because it's got to be so curious. There he talks a lot about, there's a huge dialogue in the middle of it talking about how Red Dead 2 is like the greatest video game ever made, and I just kind of want to talk. I want to hear him talk about, just gas himself up and the team about how they like they really did create like a Pantheon level game. Like,
yeah, oh yeah,
I can't think of off the top of my head really anything that beats Red Dead 2. So just hearing him talk about that, and then also a large section dedicated to GTA 4, which I thought was really cool, and how intimate, like how personal that game was to him, because it's directly about like the immigrant experience, like Nico coming to New York or Liberty City, and then just the immigrant's perspective of that time in America. It was really cool because he also is I think he's from Ireland. He's one of the Hausa brothers from Ireland.
Hausa brothers from Ireland.
What is the oh, my shillelagh? Yeah,
It's my shillelagh.
It'd be really cool to or I'm gonna sit down and watch that. But there was also, I hope he also talks about the couple of Redditors, and I know Redditor, 4chan, you can't really give too much credit to these, whatever you want to call them.
Morlocks.
But there's a couple of anonymous Rockstar employees that are coming out, and they're talking about crunch, like, and how they're crunching the shit out of their employees and stuff. I haven't looked into any of it. I've just only seen, when I see like, what I'm talking about, when it's a 4chan post, it's a screenshot of a 4chan forum, or what have you, and it's just the lines, it's like the long paragraph. I kind of like space out, and I kind of like, I'm like, well, because you never know, like if it's real or if it's bullshit, and this is right around the time that you would start hearing about crunch allegations for games, so I kind of believe it. But I'm gonna do some more digging into it, because I usually find these allegations kind of silly, just because I don't know. You're not going to create masterpieces like Red Dead Redemption 2 or GTA 5, GTA 6, San Andreas, the first Red Dead. You're not going to create masterpieces like this working 40 hours a week.
Right.
I'm sorry. Like, sacrifices have to be made, and it shouldn't be all on one person, and it should be well directed. And I think that's what usually is the problem, is that producers are not usually doing their jobs well enough, and shit doesn't get done as efficiently as possible, so other people have to pick up the slack. There's plenty of ways to look at it, but I don't think you have masterpieces without blood, sweat, and tears. And it used to be a good thing, and companies used to look at their employees and be like, hey, you guys made this for us, and we need to treat you properly. Right. And I can guarantee you that most companies are not going to do that. That's why we don't, that's why you hear about crunch allegations and shit, because people aren't happy.
Right.
you know. So I'll look into it more. I want to talk about it more, but I gotta get a little more informed.
Very cool. All right. Well, that concludes our news. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Yeah, I was thanking all of you.
You're
for putting up
welcome.
these-
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Anytime, really.
You can always count on us.
Before we get into Retromania, since you're watching this on YouTube, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that little bell icon. We want to get into as many nerdy ears as possible, and that is the best and freest way you help us do that. We want to get to 500 subscribers, so help us out. We'd love you for it. We have merch. Redbubble.com/Nerd Corp podcast. Get our sayings and logos on anything from stickers and shirts to hats to aprons even. We have partnered with Dubby. Go to dubby.gg. Use our promo code NerdCorp. Get 10% off anything site-wide. And with that, we welcome you to Retromania.
Your skin is hanging off your bones.
Welcome to Retromania! For those of you new to the show, this is a segment where we fire up the time machine, dust off the VHS tapes, and dive into the movies that made us fall in love with cinema in the first place. These are the classics, the cult hits, and all the forgotten gems that still deserve a spot in the spotlight, or at least a rewatch, on a lazy weekend. Today, we're flashing our neuralizers, suiting up in black, and diving into one of the coolest sci-fi comedies of the 90s. I'm talking about 1997's Men in Black. Isn't it crazy how this movie and our trash movie from last week are only a year apart from each other? And
Pretty crazy.
if you want to talk like visually though, you know what I mean?
Sadly, there were no surfing scenes.
There was no city surfing,
There's
and
no basketball, life or death basketball.
there was no life or death basketball.
But
God, that fucking
you
movie
can't. That
sucks.
can't be every movie, I guess.
Yeah, no. Don't be a fucking. This is one of the movies that I'm sad I didn't get to see in theaters when I was a kid. Like, this was one of the movies that when the VHS came out, I wore the shit out of that fucking tape.
Oh yeah.
This movie's one of
I
my
saw
favorite
2 and 3 in theaters just because I'm like, oh, more Men in Black. Like, let's
Yeah.
go, dude.
Mormon in Black.
Morbin in Black.
Mormon in Black.
Let's go. This was also like peak Will Smith. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
This is
This
Will
was
Smith
like-
heyday.
Peak
This
Will
is-
Smith acting. I don't think I'd call it peak Will Smith music. But
well, I mean, he.
Oh no, dude! Peak Will
Men
Smith
in Black.
music.
Men in Black was a. Say what you will. Men in Black was a banger, bro.
I guess.
Here
I
come the Men in
guess.
Black.
Say what you will. That
They
shit
won't
was
let you remember.
everywhere, dog. That shit was on MTV.
Yeah.
That shit was at award shows. I mean, it's
It's
the
so
theme song.
fucking cheesy.
But
It's
I mean-
so
was
bad.
the peak of Will Smith.
Yeah,
The
dude,
night,
like, he had
yeah.
just done Independence Day the year before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Men in Black just cemented him into fucking being like the blockbuster king, dude.
Mhm.
That and Wild Wild West.
Wild Wild West,
Dude,
dude.
wow, that gets so much hate, and I fucking to this day love the fuck out of
Dude.
Wild
And that's
Wild
Wild
another,
Wild
and that's
West.
another theme, that Will
The
Smith gets
movie,
to do the theme song for.
The theme
Dude.
song, they're both just
Wild Wild West.
The Wild Wild West.
Wild Wild West.
Wild Wild West, Jim West, Desperado, Rough Rider. No, you don't want nada.
Dude, this movie became a pop culture icon, I think.
Mhm.
I mean, the suits and the sunglasses, the Halloween costumes, you know what I mean? Memes, music videos.
I mean, like, who back then didn't, hold up a pen or something to like flash somebody?
neuralize
like,
somebody?
yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
you know what I mean?
Yeah, anything that even remotely resembled it was fair game.
Yeah, dude, this movie was something else, dude. Like it had this, I don't know, dude. Like it has like a staying power, I think, that not a lot of movies have.
Well,
I
I mean,
think
there
one of
was
the uh, you, me, you, me,
you me.
you.
Oh, will one of you
I
just
was
go?
just gonna I was just gonna say like there's because I mean it's funny, it's lighthearted, it's got heart, but also like there's so much, there are so many little clever things about it.
Yeah.
Like just the cleverness of using the state the or the World's Fair
Hmm.
thingy as like, oh no, that's a real spaceship. Like, I mean, that's
Yeah.
just incorporating the real world into that is obviously going to add to its longevity. Like those are things that people are already familiar with, already ingrained in the our social history, you know,
That's
like
like this is not even on the same topic, but it's in the same parallel as what you're talking about. Um, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter did a lot of that, where it's like,
mhm.
at the end of the book, they were giving you these like false histories, but they made it sound like so real, like, oh, the
Yeah.
Right.
reason that he wasn't in his tomb when they uncovered it is because he, was bitten and became a vampire. And you're just like, for a second, you're like, oh, I can see that. You're like, wait a minute, no, no, like, no, no. But the thing that I was gonna go off of is just it has that juxtaposition or that trope where it's like, it's almost it's like rookie cop, seasoned cop, Will Smith and the
It's
pair
absolutely
him
a
with
but
pair him
yeah,
with Tommy Lee
Yeah.
Jones, and it's like it's just a like that perfect trope pairing of like
the yin
the
yang.
loudmouth, like, rookie who thinks he's all that and shit. And then there's the seasoned veteran who's just like,
Well, yeah,
oh,
it's your Laurel and Hardy, it's your
yeah,
Abbott and Costello, your straight man and goofy, complete office rocker
Yeah.
weirdo. Like, yeah, it's I mean, it's a classic.
It's
yeah.
absolutely buddy cop tropes, like for sure. Um,
Because when you
the
think about it, they are cops technically.
yeah,
Like,
Right.
hmm, yep. The movie was directed by Barry Sonnenfeld. He did movies like the 2013 TV movie of Beverly Hills Cop. He did what else did he do? Let's see.
I mean, he's done a bunch of bangers, hasn't he?
Oh yeah, he did an episode. He directed an episode of The Tick. He directed Wild Wild West.
which tick?
The cartoon,
2001.
right? Oh.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
2001.
Oh yeah, that's okay, yeah.
Um, Get Shorty, Adam's Family Values, For Love or Money, The Adams Family. I mean, this,
Yeah.
and you can see that, like you can see the Adams Family, like coding in the movie. Um,
The whimsicalness of it.
yeah, 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 just like a
The,
whimsy
the whimsicality. Sorry, that's the real word.
Well,
whimsicality.
and same thing with the score too,
Oh
which
yeah,
No, we got
I'm
the
sure
elf
you're getting
guy. We
to.
got the elf guy on the score, dude.
Yeah.
Danny Elfman.
Okay. Why does he? I can't describe like the way he looks to me, but he looks like I don't know. He looks like he's trying to be young, but
Danny Elfman.
he's not.
Oh
He's
yeah.
like he's like a ginger goth kid.
Yeah. Yes. Like he's like covered in tattoos, but you can tell that he's like super old, Like
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He's got this look that like I couldn't quite put my finger on it.
His panel at Comic-Con was so entertaining and
I bet.
interesting.
That's dope. Um, it was written by Ed Solomon. He wrote for Charlie's Angels. Uh, Now You See Me, Now You See Me Too. Bill and Ted Face the Music. Uh, it was also written by Lowell Cunningham, who actually, I believe, also wrote the comic books, the
Oh,
the Men in Black comic books. But I'm not completely sure. And his writing credits are just the Men in Black movies, so I'm assuming that would those would be it. I mean, cast includes our boy Will Smith, right? We
Big
we
Willie
know
style.
Big Willie style.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
You know, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air,
Of course.
Bad Boys, I Am Legend.
Pursuit of Happiness.
I mean,
Pursuit Robot.
I feel like the Oscar slap has to be one of his credits.
Oh,
It
yeah.
should
Oh,
it should
yeah,
be listed
definitely.
in there.
Slap
Definitely.
around the world.
Oscar slap.
We also have Tommy Lee Jones, and that's another one doesn't need,
Yeah.
any kind of introduction. The
I
Fugitive.
love him. He's
No
so
Country
great,
for
dude.
Old Men.
Yeah,
Lincoln.
I got a lot of love for Tommy Lee Jones.
Two-Face.
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 Yeah, Two-Face in Batman Forever, if
Mhm.
I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Vincent D'Onofrio. I mean, this cast was a banger cast. What is Vincent D'Onofrio known for? The Cell.
He's also known for one of those CIS shows.
I almost said Sling Blade, but that's Billy Bob Thornton. No, Full Metal
Criminal
Jacket.
Intent.
Full
He was
Metal
on
Jacket.
Criminal. Yeah, he was on that. He was on Criminal Intent.
Full Metal Jacket is Private Pile. He was Orson Welles and Ed Wood.
Kingpin.
Kingpin.
The Kingpin in the recent Daredevil TV show.
I mean, I've loved Vincent D'Onofrio for years and years and years.
The man is a legend. He is a legend.
Have you told him that yet, Derek?
I have sent him many letters. One of which I received a response from I think it was a lawyer. It was I did not appreciate their tone.
He signed my restraining order.
It's the total Sheldon move.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean he's amazing. Egger, your skin is hanging off your bones.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite lines.
Egger.
Just completely swallows the D.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, I get it. But yeah, no, I love Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah.
Put my hands up like this.
Anytime I can't ever find anything, my first and I am like looking for it and don't find it, my first response is always, "Where is it?" We also have Linda Fiorentino. She is Kiki in After Hours, Bethany in Dogma, Bridget Gregory in The Last Seduction. She plays Laurel in the morgue lady. Rip Torn is Zed.
Rip Torn is so fucking great.
Rip Torn is incredible, man. That man,
like that
no
voice
wrong.
is so iconic. Like,
which one are you peckerheads?
Let's put it on. The last suit you'll ever wear.
Yeah.
Fucking what a badass, dude.
I mean, him as the old Patches O'Houlihan on Dodgeball.
Patches O'Houlihan, I think, is my favorite Rip Torn.
Dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Let's pecker slap these motherfuckers, or however he said it.
That's the one I was thinking of.
Tony Shalhoub is Jeeves.
Dude, Tony Shalhoub. Yeah.
What was that TV show that he was on? It was
Monk.
Monk. That was like the biggest thing I knew Tony Shalhoub for, but it was also in Galaxy Quest. He was
in Taxi, wasn't he too?
I think so. I'm not sure.
I mean, I could be misremembering, but
he was the voice of Master Splinter in the 2014 Ninja Turtle movie.
Oh.
Yeah. So, right?
My sons, I am a germaphobe.
Did you just take that pizza out the box with your hand? Yeah, man.
Kindly use this wet wipe.
and don't forget the hand sanitizer.
No, man. This movie is like, it's something else, man. I don't like. I can't really like describe the things that I'm trying to describe, but it was just iconic in every way. It spawned 3 sequels, a cartoon, toys, video games, and even theme park rides. The Men in Black cartoon was on Kids WB from October 11th, 1997 to June 30th, 2001. Um,
Damn.
there were
That's a good run for a cartoon back
It
then.
is.
right, dude. It really was. It spawned several games. Men in Black, the game 1997, is loosely based off the video game.
Wait, what?
It was, yeah.
The video game was loosely based on the video game?
I'm sorry, I meant the movie. And it was in. It says film of the same name into an action adventure game similar to Resident Evil.
Hmm.
We had MIB Crashdown. It was just like a short-lived series. We had Men in Black. Men in Black, the series Crashdown, is a first-person shooter based on the Men in Black animated series, is what I meant to say.
Okay.
Men in Black 2 Crossfire. It's a third-person action adventure game released using electronic distribution. Men in Black 2 Alien Escape is a third-person shooter that puts the players in the shoes of MIB agents J and K as they try to stop an alien invasion. MIB Alien Assault 2007, MIB 3 in 2012.
We're still making these motherfuckers that long? Holy shit, dude.
Men in Black 3 Mobile was a mobile game where you would create and manage your own MIB agency. MIB
That actually sounds fun.
The Alien Assault one, just because of the world of Men in Black, makes how they're really basically just cops, makes it sound like it's like a domestic assault against an alien. Like,
well, that's what's going on right now is the Alien Assault.
That's true.
Men in Black Alien Crisis in 2012, released to coincide with, but not based on or tying into Men in Black 3. Alien Crisis sees players shooting aliens and saving the world as Peter Delacour, a former thief and now an MIB agent.
Well, did they change his name to something MIB?
I hope so.
They
Agent
better
P.
have.
Agent P. That's crazy. And the last entry was Men in Black 2022.
What?
Yeah. Commonly
stylized 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
Commonly stylized as MIB, Men in Black as a fixed gun shooter and a video redemption arcade game based on the film series of the same name.
Oh, so it's not like a mainline release.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, isn't that crazy?
That is
so
wild.
many games. I did not realize that they had made that many fucking games for Men in Black.
That's
I haven't heard of a single one of those. I've
know
never
about the
seen a
first
Men
one.
in the Black fucking case on the wall at GameStop or Walmart. These do not exist.
Can you imagine? Think of
What
us.
the fuck?
Think of us 3 years ago hearing about a Men in Black video game. Can you imagine what
I'm surprised we didn't cover it.
Yeah, me too. Really?
Our brains would have exploded.
Yeah, they don't exist. I don't believe that at all. That's completely made up.
Erroneous on both counts.
Erroneous.
What
is that from?
Wedding Crashers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't watch that movie again. Why do you guys think that the Men in Black aesthetic stuck so hard?
It's very of the time. It's very 90s. It feels very like present, right? Like in the attire and everything. Also was immigration. I mean, immigration's always been a huge thing, but was it like specifically a big thing in the late 90s? Because like the way that the movie opened.
As from my recollection, I mean, that's really when it started to become a big thing, was around that time anyway.
In the 90s?
That's when people started harping on it, like that I recall. I mean, I'm sure it's been a thing a lot longer than that, but
yeah,
that's what I'm saying is like immigration's been a problem for a long time, but like I was wondering like specifically in the 90s, the late 90s where this movie took place.
I don't believe so. Like, I don't believe it was like incredibly big to where like that kind of commentary would be necessary to put in a movie. But
I think it was just more convenient than anything, and it was
just
like a nice little fun dual meaning
play on the word illegal or alien.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it was like the perfect mix of comedy, sci-fi, and mystery. It never
Mhm.
took itself too seriously, but it was still like super grounded. And the practical effects and early CGI, like it was put where it was needed. And so it was, I feel like being so like sparse
Yeah.
throughout the movie, I think made it
I
like a
See,
really cool thing. And
I
that's
feel
what
like
makes it holds up. I feel like this movie holds up.
oh
I,
yeah,
f- I
totally.
feel like if they hadn't made this movie when they did, when Will Smith was like the king of movies, like
Hmm.
if they had waited any longer to make it, then none of the aforementioned stuff would have done as well as it did.
Agreed.
Yeah, and I mean, like for me, this movie, I think that it stuck so hard and has lasted this long because, like, yeah, it's interesting subject matter. We're always going to be interested in aliens and outer space and things like that,
Right.
but it's also accessible. I mean, they really, really, really ground it and turn it into a buddy cop movie. Two guys out there busting heads trying to make sure people are on the right side of the law. Like, what's more grounded than that?
Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
then it's funny, but it's also exciting. Like, yeah, I
Whoa.
mean, it's just got, everything that we are interested in with just a new twist.
Right. Right. Yeah, I agree. I feel like it feels timeless. It never relied on overblown effects either, right? Like it was still very practical.
Hmm.
It relied a lot on like chemistry and style and heart and stuff. So I think it was cool.
Yeah.
What are some of your guys' favorite quotes from the movie? Like favorite line or moment?
The one that has stuck with me and lives rent free in my head, as they say, is, and I say this every time I pick up something small. I just go, I feel like I'm gonna break this damn thing. Like that is just ingrained into my head.
Hmm.
Out of everything in that movie, I don't know why, but that one has just been there like day one.
One of my absolute favorite lines, and it's extremely true, but when Kay says, well, first off, Jay says, people are smart, they can handle it knowing about aliens. And Kay says, a person is smart, people are dumb, panicky, dangerous animals,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
know it.
Yeah.
So like I mean, that's a beautiful fucking quote.
Oh
Which
yeah.
also still holds up today.
Yeah. I mean, I would say even more so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
My favorite moment for in the movie is a tie between two scenes. It's the scene where they pull over a car and there's a pregnant lady in the back
Yep.
seat, and he asks him, he's like, license.
Freudian slip. Freudian slip.
That ain't no
License and
Freudian.
registration, please.
That ain't no Freudian slip. That shit that's said every day. I'm sorry.
License and registration.
License and registration,
Good
please. And
God.
he's like, no, your other license and registration. I just thought that was funny. And then the idea that they this completely flew over my head as a kid, obviously should have, but this alien fucked a human uh girl, and then they
Mhm.
gave birth to this monstrosity. And I was like, as a kid, you're like, oh, how cute. As an adult, I'm horrified. I'm like, what
Right. It's
the
just like,
fuck? I'm an
wow.
alien fan. I'm fucking
That's
I'm
this
like, this is
that's the
disgusting.
that leads to like one of my favorite scenes too, is where um I am slightly confused. Kay is Tommy Lee Jones, right? From what I
Yeah.
Yes. Hmm.
So when Kay says to Jay, like, you want to take this one? So he goes up and it's just um Jay in the background just being grabbed by these tentacles and just like slammed around, and Kay's just sitting there
He's
like,
doing fine.
yeah,
He even looks at him and he's like, oh yeah, he's doing fine.
Does it all the
you're doing
time.
great.
Yeah, so it's a tie between that scene and the opening scene. I like the opening scene, like with
That's
the border patrol cops and
Oh,
everything.
yeah, yeah.
Like I
yeah.
really and
Yeah.
that
And
I,
the dude's just like, he's like, you
well, and
don't speak
the
a word of Spanish, do you?
yeah, and then they take him over here, and I thought it was pretty good CGI. I mean, obviously it's 90s CGI. But when he like takes his little coat off and like has like the stick with the head on it, and it's very obviously an alien, I thought it looked good.
It does. It really
It holds
does.
up, dude. No, this movie really holds up.
I like how the alien immediately just decides to turn ravenously murderous.
Right,
as
like
soon as
he's
he
just
sees a
chilling.
different human.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
I
just
think it was just the, a defense, a defensive sort of thing, like, oh, there's some creature sneaking up behind me, and I think that,
Maybe.
it causes, just immediate attack mode in whatever this alien is.
Me and
Yeah.
me and my friend Kevin have a well, it's me and my friend Kevin, my friend Tom, and Adam. We have this like inside joke where um we just will randomly send any one of us a picture of the alien holding the dude's head on a stick,
Oh, really?
just with no context. Just
That's funny.
but yeah, that's one of my favorite parts too, is when, he gets found out and he's just like holding the dude's robotic head like on a stick.
Yeah.
And I love how he like gets blown up too. Like
Yeah.
like as soon as he's like, ah fuck, and he like pulls out the gat and fucking blows his ass up. And I'm like, how did that not blow up the deputy too? Because he was right
Right?
there.
Yeah.
But
It's
I mean,
funny.
I've always liked the reveal when, Kay says, I haven't been training a partner. I've been training a replacement.
And he tells them the same shit that
Yeah.
the other agent told him.
What was the other agent's name?
I can't remember.
Me either. Anyway.
the old guy that can't get his gun out.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the alien fucking knocked his ass down.
Right.
I think he was being too hard on himself.
My favorite scene is it's just like the whole part of, like, it's the very next scene after the opening scene where Will Smith is chasing down the cephalopoid or whatever, and then he gets interrogated, and he's like, and why didn't the other officers see it? And he's like, well, sir, some of the other officers are a little soggy around the midsection, so they couldn't keep up. And he was just like, if you were half the man I was, he goes, what you talking about?
I am half the man you are.
Yeah, like that one. And the the first time that Will Smith discharges the noisy cricket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like those two I think are my favorite.
Was that
Yeah.
a small was that a very well hidden small dick joke?
Maybe.
I mean, I kind of always thought it was.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't talk about this movie either without talking about I don't know what they're officially called, but the worm guys.
The worms?
The coffee. Yeah, the worms.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, and I love when Zed gets pissed at him for trying to cut and run along with all the other aliens. Like,
Oh,
what does he
yeah,
call
yeah.
it? You little ingrates,
Yeah.
or whatever he says.
Always try to cut and run, you bunch of ingrates. He does call them ingrates.
I love the twins keep us on Centurion time, standard 37-hour a day. Give it a few months, you'll get used to it, or else you'll have a psychotic episode.
Yeah. With all this talk about like reboots and shit, and everybody doing their sequels or whatever, do you guys think that since the last Men in Black was so, like, well, not very recent, because I think it was like 2014 2015 that the third one came out,
Yeah.
would you guys want to see at least Will Smith come back and do like a reboot or do a
I think it would be fun.
I don't know that I would give a shit about whether or not Will Smith came back. I would be perfectly happy with two completely different actors with, a similar formula of, the grumpy older partner and the young upstart. Like, it's always a good formula.
I think
Well,
it
I
would
mean,
be.
it
I think it would
didn't
be.
work for Men in Black International, though.
I think it would be fun to have Will Smith and even Tommy Lee Jones come back. Like, it's not like I'm gonna be like, oh, dude, the second this movie comes out, I'm dropping everything and I'm gonna go see it. It would just
Right.
be it would just be a fun like revisit, like, oh, this would be a fun movie to watch like over the weekend or something like that, just to, you
Yeah.
know, bring back, certain things from the original Men in Black, just like little cameos and stuff like that. Um, isn't Rip Torn dead? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, so
Big dead.
they couldn't do anything with him, but
I mean,
I don't know.
they could put Tommy Lee Jones in the Zed role.
They could, yeah.
Yeah.
He's
I don't
old.
know.
But that would
It
be
would just be a
sad
fun
because then he
revisit.
wouldn't be with his wife anymore.
Like, I think he's so old that he's not even acting anymore, is he?
I don't think
Tommy Lee
so.
Jones, I think.
Yeah. Like, he's old.
Bro, if we can bring Rick Moranis into acting again, we can get Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee
I
Jones was
say
old in the
we
90s.
as if we're the ones doing it.
Right. His last known.
If he's under 70, I'm shocked.
Well, yeah, he was born in 1946.
God damn. Quick math.
So he's like 40 years older than me.
He's
So he's about 80.
Yeah, he's 79.
The last thing he did was a Prime movie called The Burial with Jamie Foxx, and that was 2023.
maybe one last get the bag moment, but I
Yeah.
don't think so. I don't know.
I don't
Even
think
if it's just like a small cameo part or something.
I mean, at
I
this
think that's as
point,
far as it goes.
at this point, why not have Will Smith as the Zed role?
That makes way more sense to me.
well,
And
yeah.
then
I mean,
Tommy Lee
it's
Jones makes like a cameo, like, or
yeah. I mean, it's been a couple decades. Like, I could totally see him being the Zed role.
he got his shit together and he's
Yeah.
like a serious, like,
Well, I mean, like maybe not even serious, but
no,
obviously, yeah,
he's
has
still got
his
his,
shit
he
more
still does
together.
his wisecracks, but
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
like, he's the guy now, but he's
Right.
still Agent, he's still Agent J, like,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the kid in me wants it, right? But the like the realist in me is like that won't
Yeah.
No,
make it.
it's not gonna happen, but if it did
Right.
happen, it would be
I'd
just
watch
a
it.
little
I'd
fun
watch it if it
yeah.
happened.
I
Yeah,
mean, we're
watch it.
getting
So,
Gremlins 3, so why
I mean,
the fuck not?
it doesn't need to come to theaters. It could just come to
It'd be
streaming.
like a Netflix movie, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be dope.
I would, and I know that this isn't probably going to be a super shocking take, but coming from me,
Uh-huh.
with most things, I think it should just stay. We've clearly tried with Men in Black. We tried with Men in Black 3. We tried with the international one. We tried with all those video games. Like, we tried, okay? And
Yeah.
it made a lot of money, right? Like, it, especially in the 90s and the early 2000s, it made a fucking ton of money. So, like, why can't that be just well and good enough? That would be my main thing.
No,
And
agreed.
anything that we see out of this is followed by this really pessimistic view of like, okay, so you guys are going to let's say we're hypothetically we are making a like a soft reboot, right? Like, this is a thing that is actually going to happen. Unfortunately, I think it would follow the footsteps of a lot of other reboots where it's like
Exactly.
we are rebooting this simply to see if there is enough interest in this IP so we can continue making more and more and more and more of these fucking stupid movies and just pumping them out, becoming soulless trash. Like,
Agreed.
that's just kind of, and when movies make enough money, bro, look at Wicked.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Not a great movie. Okay. Fine. Fucking serviceable. That sequel was greenlit like before, I'm pretty sure before the fucking movie even came out.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah.
Like, these are like campaigns, right? And unfortunately, I feel like Man in Black is one of those ones that would fit really comfortably in one of these campaigns where it's like, we're going to bring back this fucking stupid idea that we've like the Star Wars template. Basically, we can call it that, like, where we're going to take all of the we're going to make sure that you get all your nostalgic cues out of the way, but it's like just becomes like this soulless fucking, we're doing this because we have to, because you guys just eat this shit up.
Right.
You know,
Yeah. They'll end up giving us
Well-
like Men in Black: The Zed Chronicles and fucking
Men in Black, Tokyo Drift.
yeah.
I don't know.
It all comes
it's just
back to Fast and Furious titles.
and yes, absolutely. The Fast and the Furious is a great example of this because those movies made so much fucking money and it doesn't make any sense because everyone fucking hates them.
Right.
Except for Eddie. Like it's like
I could see them, and I would be totally fine if they just did like a what am I trying to compare it? Like how they did Happy Gilmore 2. Like Happy Gilmore 2 was a fun watch. It's not anywhere near Happy Gilmore 1, but they
It was
brought
still
back a lot of
decent.
the same tropes and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
and then just cut it off.
Yeah.
Just sever the ties. We don't
And-
need anything more than that.
And also, like you mentioned earlier, Nick, like make it a streaming only, like Happy Gilmore 2.
Yeah, just it doesn't even have to come to Netflix. It could go to like fucking, I don't know, the Roku channel or some shit.
Right.
Like,
Tubi.
I'd still watch it.
I
Like,
mean, it's Peacock. Just leave it on Peacock. Have Peacock do it.
Yep.
Have
that'd be
NBC
dope.
make it.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm really cynical about these like reboots and fucking it's just it would be cool if we could just create like if you were to say that we're going to create another Men in Black movie, but it's in a different city, completely different characters, different take on the agency, you know, like different
Like a
aliens.
rogue MIB agency. That'd be
Sure.
cool.
I mean,
That'd
like,
be cool.
there's, you know, and you did see some of that with like Star Wars, you know, like Star Wars did as much shit as I talk on modern Star Wars. Like Rogue One is fucking rad, dude. Like,
Yeah.
one of the cool, like probably second best Star Wars movie ever made in my you know personal book.
somehow that's the one modern Star Wars movie that like nailed it.
Well, and it fits so perfectly too. Like there was thought into the cohesion of the old shit and the new shit.
Yeah.
And it fit so perfectly. And it was because it was written by somebody who gave a fuck, Gary Whitta. But you know, I don't think people give enough of a fuck about Men in Black to the point where it's like, if you want this meaningful thing, you're not gonna get it. You're gonna get a sequel bait ass fucking reboot.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Like it's gonna
you know
that. It's gonna do an end credit scene into the like, oh, we might be doing something else, you know, like we might be following this up, you know.
Fuck it, dude. Let's write the next movie.
Yeah, let's do it.
And then
we'll
just
write it. We'll submit
cut it
it.
off.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah.
I was gonna say 2 Men, 2 Black, but you know, that might be
both characters have to be black. They have to be. If we do that,
or neither of them.
2 Men, 2 Black.
That would raise allegations.
I know.
Well, we've come to this segment of the segment where we talk about trivia.
Segment.
Welcome to this segment of our segment.
Yeah,
It's
to this
segment.
segment. Yeah, welcome to this segment of our segment. This is our trivia portion of the segment. We go on imdb.com, talk about some trivia, and talk about the people who just liked it, because what a weird thing to do.
What a weird thing to do.
Take time out of your day
to have IMDb Plus for. Just to downvote trivia.
Will Smith didn't believe it was really Steven Spielberg on the other end of the line when the executive producer first called to talk to him about Men in Black. And 10 people didn't like that. He should have.
Nah.
How dare you disbelieve?
Who the hell is this?
You should have known. You should have known it was fucking Steven Spielberg, you piece of shit.
Who is this?
Tommy Lee Jones only accepted the role of Kay after Steven Spielberg promised the script would improve. He had been disappointed with the first draft. Shut up and dribble, you bitch. Which he felt did not capture the tone of the comic.
I mean, that's impressive. He at least read the comic.
Yeah,
I guess.
True. I hate people dislike that.
You're really gonna Tommy
9 with Cole.
Comic, please. Are you really gonna tell me you read that comic book? Please tell me straight up.
We're just gonna
Don't
see
smile,
the number.
don't crack. Tell me you actually read that fucking comic because I know you didn't.
We're just gonna
Liars,
see the number
liars
change
say
to
swear
9.
to God, swear to God.
I'm literally
See the number change to 9
clicking it.
in
I
real
literally
time.
clicked it right now.
Let me refresh.
Liars say swear to God, swear to God.
Oh, it's making me do a. Yeah, you have to make an account. That's so lame. You can't anonymously disagree. That's lame.
That's probably why these things don't have so many dislikes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to make one to agree too. So
True.
We
All
still
right.
have to make one to get what's his name to release the director's cut of One Missed Call.
Right.
Someone's still
Really-
gonna do that.
Release
Yeah,
the hashtag Snyder cut.
have you seen all the shit of Snyder posting images again of Henry Cavill as Superman and all this other shit, and people are like,
Oh,
"Oh, it means
God.
the Snyderverse is coming back."
Let it die, bro.
Fuck
Let it
off.
die.
Maybe
Like,
he's
at this
just gay
point-
and he really likes Henry Cavill. Just leave him alone.
Yeah, at this point, he just apparently doesn't like how he's not being talked about as much.
Yeah.
But anyway, the site Bad Astronomy, famed for bashing science fiction movies such as Armageddon about their science blunders, praised this movie for being comedic yet surprisingly accurate when it comes to astronomy facts.
Nice.
14 people were like, "Fuck astronomy."
Yeah, fuck that. Why does it need to be accurate?
Will Smith, after reading the script, did not want to accept the role because 1 year before he had starred in Independence Day, and he didn't want to make another movie about aliens. His wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, aka G.I. Jane, convinced him to take the part.
No wonder he's so defensive about her. Like, she keeps him right.
Yeah, she keeps him regular.
Shut up, bitch.
If you don't take this part, so help me God, Will, I will beat your ass.
I will fuck our son's friends.
Yeah, she did that. She really did that.
She did do that.
Yep.
Don't let the government shutdown distract you from that fact,
Right.
gentlemen.
Well, great. Now Will Smith is going to come and slap us all.
Right. Fuck Jada Pinkett. Fucking say that shit again.
If you say that 3 times into a mirror, Will Smith will appear.
Oh, Will Smith.
And slap the shit out of you.
It's just his hand too. It's not him.
Yeah.
It's just his arm. Fucking
And then you just hear this ethereal, "Get my wife's name out your fucking mouth."
mouth.
You have to say it into the mirror, and then it comes out of the mirror and slaps you.
Oh my God.
John Landis was offered the chance to direct but declined, feeling it was basically just the Blues Brothers with aliens. He has since said that he was wrong and he regrets turning down the film.
That would be my main reason to jump on, dude. Blues Brothers with aliens?
Right.
I would watch the Blues Brothers with aliens.
Yeah.
For real. Apparently 12 people don't like it when people, are adult enough to admit when they're wrong.
Just like, fuck you, you take that L, you keep
Yeah.
taking it.
You just live with that.
You die on that hill, John Landis.
During pre-production, Barry Sonnenfeld changed a lot of the film's aesthetic. Quote, "I started out saying aliens shouldn't be what humans perceive them to be. Why do they need eyes? So Rick did these great designs, and I'd say, that's great, but how do we know where he's looking?" I ended up where everyone else did. I only took 3 months.
Yeah,
we love a humble king. We love him.
Yeah, because how else are you going to show it?
He's like, I was smoking a lot of weed when I wrote this, so.
Why did he have eyes for? Ah, how's he gonna see?
The audience, this isn't going to make any sense to anyone. For the iconic suits, costume designer Mary E. Vogt made an effort to avoid looking too much like the Blues Brothers, 1980. She said she was inspired by Cary Grant's classic gray suit in North by Northwest from 1959.
And four
I
people
know.
were
I know
like,
what that is. I know exactly what that is.
and four people were like, I don't fucking know what any of this means.
I know, right?
So I'm just gonna.
I don't. There's
You're
information here that I
saying
don't know about.
You're saying words I don't know. Bad.
I'm not quite familiar with your tactics.
I don't understand the reference.
Rick Baker claims that his work on this film was his most complex to date, as he had to have approval on the alien designs for both Barry Sonnenfeld and Steven Spielberg. It was like Steven likes the head on this one, and Barry really likes the body on this one. So why don't you do a mix and match? And I'd say because it wouldn't make any sense.
You're both fucking stupid.
You're wrong, and you should feel bad. Linda Fiorentino, quote, won her role in Men in Black in a poker game with Barry Sonnenfeld.
That's all it takes? You just have to go and play poker with people?
And
I
be
guess.
attractive. I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that was the other thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just say that you won me in a poker game.
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood was offered the role of K, but turned it down.
I don't think
And
it
I
would have
can't-
been good
No, that would have been a complete mistake.
Yeah. So thank you, Clint Eastwood.
for turning it down.
He takes himself way too seriously, so it makes sense that he wouldn't have been able to
Right. Yeah.
dilute or to bring himself to a lower standard, I guess.
He doesn't have very much comedic timing, like, or at least not from what we've seen ever.
Yeah.
You know,
Definitely not a funny dude.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because I mean, yeah, you gotta have the right time. Like, even if you're the straight man, like you've gotta know your timing,
Yeah.
or it's just not gonna land.
Yeah. No, there's nobody like Tommy Lee Jones.
And Tommy Lee Jones, like his delivery in this movie was impeccable.
Yeah. Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
Clint
Absolutely.
Eastwood would have like been trying to be way too serious about it, like Cole said.
Yeah. Will Smith was cast because Barry Sonnenfeld's wife was a fan of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And Sonnenfeld also liked his performance in 6 Degrees of Separation.
That's cool.
That's what I call my dick.
6 degrees of separation.
I had a joke that I wrote where I would say, I like call my dick the fear of God. That way I can tell women that I'm going to put the fear of God inside of you. To research his role, Will Smith visited an alien encounter convention in Las Vegas.
16 people were like, I don't like that he does research.
Maybe they don't like
that he
Las
didn't go in
Vegas.
blind.
This is the highest grossing action buddy comedy in the US box office.
Interesting.
That's fucking cool.
10 people didn't think so, Eddie.
Yeah, they're like,
yeah.
They beat out Starsky and Hutch? Fuck off.
That's immediately what came to my mind. I'm like, what's the other one?
Yeah.
What's the other like high grossing one? It's fucking that, I guess. I don't know. Through an apparent lab error, at least portions of the released prints used in the US were not hard matted for spherical widescreen projection. This meant that if the projectionist did not properly frame the projected image, the audience would be able to see lens shades, microphones, and other things not normally visible in the frame area.
That's crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
I didn't know that that's how they did that.
Yeah.
Hard matted for spherical widescreen projection. Interesting. That is jargon I have no idea what means.
Yeah, because aren't movie theater screens like slightly curved?
I think so.
Yeah, like, well, and yeah, so hard matted must be the way it's cut, maybe?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
This is probably like super basic fucking film nerd shit, and we're just like fucking
Yeah.
up
We're
hard.
just,
I know, they're like-
being fucking
They're like,
idiots.
you just hear somebody in the background going, actually.
Right.
Tell us we're wrong in the comments.
Let us know. We'd love to interact with you.
Tell me what the fuck a spherical widescreen projection is. Tell
Yeah,
me.
please. Film nerds, school us.
That's what I call my dick.
Film nerds? Steven Spielberg also considered directing this, but chose just to be the executive producer.
Still a
I'm
banger.
glad.
Oh my God. Thank God this happened. David
Yeah.
Schwimmer was asked to play the role of Jay before Will Smith, but turned it down.
Thank goodness. Thank
24 people really wanted David Schwimmer to.
Rachel, there's
like-
an alien in the apartment.
Yeah,
Hear that?
What a that would have been. Can you? Okay. Imagine this movie with David Schwimmer as Jay
goodness.
and Clint Eastwood as K.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Like, holy shit!
In that defense, I would watch that movie.
I would watch it just for the pure horror. But
There are aliens in the world, kid. You just gotta accept that.
aliens.
Why?
But we were on a break.
Rachel, there's aliens in the apartment.
Oh fuck!
Rachel. According to Vincent D'Onofrio, he based his voice as Edgar on George C. Scott and John Huston.
Houston.
Okay.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Oh,
Any of those people are.
Producers Walter F. Parks and Laurie MacDonald originally wanted Barry Sonnenfeld to direct because he had helmed the darkly humorous Addams Family movies, like we talked about. However, Sonnenfeld was making Get Shorty at the time, so Les Mayfield was going to replace him because of the positive reception to his film Miracle on 34th Street. The producers saw that film later and decided he was inappropriate for a science fiction comedy, so they decided to wait until Sonnenfeld was available.
Okay. 9 people were like, nah, they should have just fucking left him.
The one that I haven't seen is Get Shorty. I need to watch that one.
That's a good one. I actually like the sequel better than the original. It'd be cool.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. That's a great movie.
Yeah.
So Chris O'Donnell was first offered the role of Jay, but he turned it down because he thought it was another new recruit role, like his performance of Dick Grayson from Batman Forever and Batman and Robin, which I can totally see if that's what he thought it was going to be. I would have turned it down too.
Yeah. I'm glad he did.
But yeah, me too.
Well, you just want to make me the fucking rookie again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
It's like, Chris, nobody really knows who you are.
And
Right.
18 people were like, "Shut up, rookie."
Yes. Shut up, rookie. Shut up.
Shut up, Robin.
Right. Fucking Robin.
The film titles were designed by legendary artist Pablo Ferro, sharing the style of one of his most famous works, the opening sequence of Doctor Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb.
And 12 people were like, I don't fucking care, dog.
What the fuck? How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. Nick, isn't that straight up brand new lyrics right there? From
That
137.
sounds like a brand new title.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Little side effect.
In September 2021, in a GQ Actually Me episode, Will Smith has said that along with The Pursuit of Happiness, this is his best movie so far. 2021, huh?
I mean, hype years for Will Smith. I'm sure he looks back at this period of time and looks very fondly at it.
Yep.
He was kind of on top of the world, so doesn't that, and isn't Pursuit of Happiness considered like his like greatest work, like his him at his acting peak?
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty transparent there. Quentin Tarantino was originally offered the chance to direct, but turned it down. And I have one thing that would make this true. This movie could be very well a Quentin Tarantino movie. All it needs is a solid N-word joke, and then that's all it needs. Then it is a Tarantino film.
It needs some fucks. Like you gotta. It needs a good smattering
of
of
some
cross
feet
that
stuff.
says "Dead Alien Storage."
Yeah.
Oh man.
That and
Yeah.
and he would have figured out a way to expose Linda Fiorentino's feet somehow.
Yeah, the feet
Yeah.
had to have been. It would have been when the perfect time is when she fall. No, this is the same girl, right? That like she's getting carried up the thing,
Yeah.
and she like falls down in the tree.
Mhm.
Excellent shot to show the feet. Her
Yep.
dangling from the trees, right
Yep.
there. Could have.
And
that
Quentin
would've
himself
been-
would have been behind the camera, just like
Steven Spielberg had Will Smith flown by helicopter from a wedding in New York City to his house in the Hamptons so he could offer Smith the part of Agent J.
Hell
I
yeah.
mean, I feel like there are easier ways to do that, but
yeah.
that would probably like cement your decision if you were flown out by helicopter to
yeah,
Steven Spielberg's house.
all right, I'll take it.
Just get
Yeah.
out there and just be like, no.
Yeah,
Right?
right.
Could you imagine? Just
Fly me
eat all
back.
his food and drink all his liquor and just be like, I don't think I'm gonna do it, Doc.
Yeah.
You know, I appreciate
hard
the
pass.
thought.
Hard
I
pass.
appreciate the thought, but yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Steven Spielberg hired Jurassic Park and the Lost World collaborator David Cope to do an uncredited rewrite.
11 people were like, that is sneaky. I don't like that.
62 people were like,
It
oh,
is sneaky.
All right, well, that's going to do it for our trivia. We're going to rate this movie 1 to 5, 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. Cole, what do you rate it?
Deeply nostalgic pick right here. I grew up watching this movie constantly, especially with a dear family friend who's passed. So I'm very deeply nostalgic, and I'll fully admit that. I could be critical like I normally am, but why? Men in Black's like a perfectly acceptable movie. There's really, nothing too crazy wrong with it or anything. It's just a fun blockbuster movie that came out and did really well. So it's a 5 for me. I love this movie. I bought it. I can't believe I haven't, like, I didn't buy it like after all this time. But
Right. Derek?
I mean, I would say 4.5, just because it's a great movie. I love it. It's got a ton of nostalgia, like Cole was saying, but it's also not one that, like, I mean, I don't mind going years without watching this movie. Like,
Sure.
whereas
Yeah.
Sure.
other
Yeah.
ones I would be like at least watching once a year, if not more.
Got it.
So, I mean, it's great. I love it,
Mhm.
but I don't know. I also don't really need it.
Got
But
it.
it's the nostalgia definitely keeps it up there pretty high.
Very cool. Nick?
what? Not much else to say that hasn't been said. I mean, yeah, nostalgia factor through the roof. I can't remember if I saw this in theaters or not. Like, I can't remember that far back, but um, it was just nostalgia factor, but it's also just like a very well put together comedy.
Agree.
And yeah, I mean, I don't know what else you can say about it, but I'm gonna give it a 5.
Yeah. 5 for me too. I mean, this was one of the movies. This was one of the movies of my childhood that I remember a lot. That I remember being, I guess, like present for. You know what I
Aware.
mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Just like, and so it holds a lot of like a lot of importance too, because I used to watch this with my grandmother, and this was one of her
Yeah.
favorite movies, and so there's nothing you could tell me about this movie that would make me never want to watch it ever. If it's on TV, I'm gonna keep it on there. If I'm reminded of the movie, I'm gonna give it a watch. I mean, this movie is a very big part of my life. And yeah, absolutely 5. Um, Men in Black remains one of those lightning in a bottle movies. Funny, stylish, and smarter than it looks. Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones didn't just save the world from aliens. They gave us one of the most rewatchable films of the '90s, I feel. And that concludes our episode. We hope you enjoyed it. Let us know in the comments how you feel about Men in Black. Is this one of your favorite movies? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Let us know. We'd love to interact with you. As always, you can follow us on social media.
On Facebook, the Nerd Corporation, a podcast.
Blue Sky and Instagram at Nerd Corp Podcast.
You can find us on TikTok at Nerd Corp Podcast.
And since you're all watching us on YouTube, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that little bell icon. We want to get into as many nerdy ears as possible, and that's the best and freest way you help us do that. Help us get to 500. We'll love you for it. So, for all of us here at the Nerd Corporation, we thank you. We love you. Keep it nerdy, y'all.
Bye.